Ron Pearlman the GOAT, he went to the finals back-to-back for the Hellboy series and dropped dummy stats. What about the 2019 one? Well, to start it all off, it's the peak of World War II, so you already know who's the star of the show. Shout out Hitler. Bro's KD is out of this world. Then he got a whole squad of Nazi officers trying to take over the world too. Like, can we slow down? Disaster after disaster is insane. And don't forget my guy in the gas mask. I don't know if it's okay to say this about a Nazi assassin, but he might be him. With these combat skills, he is straight nuisance. So the US Army decided to ambush these niggas, and he just started taking them out with this little ass pea shooter. Then ran out of ammo, and to be honest, I don't think he wanted to use the gun in the first place. He just needed an excuse to channel his inner Ezio, because what is this form? This shot is amazing, by the way. Then he started tearing the US Army apart. I hate bro, but I do respect his game. Let me pause real quick, because I have a mean bone to pick with humanity. Why in the hell would we run into something obviously not from this world? We go straight to basic everyday weapons. That pistol is not going to work. Professor Broom put off the hardest IQ play I've seen so far. Tossed a grenade at the portal, knocking Carl badass a few feet back. Then this random sword from the portal just pierced right through him. I guess me and champion. They pull up to this cave where we get introduced to baby Hellboy, and like I ranted previously on how I hate when humans just start wasting ammo on things not of this world, why my guy start busting that Hellboy? Gang, this a whole baby. Fast forward, we get to present day and finally see fully grown Hellboy, and bro jacked the shit off heli creatine puffing Cubans. My guy living lavish. Bro could solo the whole world if he wanted to. The scraps that Hellboy had with the different versions of Samael this whole movie was great. I don't even know how to explain the description of him. Just some big demonic ass squid hellhound thing, summoned by Rasputin evil ass. Bro, occupation is the seed of destruction. I know Hellboy a demon and all, but a nigga with that as his job title, you gotta give him his respect. Hellboy start popping at Samael, missing almost every shot, by the way. A demon with enhanced eyesight and no deadeye, that's crazy work. Finally hits Sam not knowing he can resurrect and just gets manhandled. Then Hellboy hauled him down to the subway, gets smacked by a train, then whacked in the fucking horns with the fire hydrant. I'm not even mad at bro who did it. He achieved the save the day scenario that every man wants. Hellboy gets caught lacking from above by Samael and just got bro hot ass breath of saliva all on him, breathing crazy. Causing Hellboy to clutch up with the IQ play. Knowing he's fireproof, he just electrocutes himself and Samael, which ends up killing them. Well, one of them, because everyone you kill, two respawn. And just like me, Hellboy got a thing for the emo hoes. Liz Spencer is so opium, cause why was she trying to hold my boy Hellboy at first? Like, gang, you a freak, just like me. How you not gonna embrace your freakness? Them gremlins at recess was whooping her ass in Foursquare and she set them ablaze. I would talk about the hospital incident, but that was just Rasputin on his Rick Ross vibes, getting that real freak up out of her. Now I gotta get on John ass because he was really violating bro code. How you gonna mac on your man's girl? He was not doing that for the job. He was doing that strictly for the emo coup. Call me toxic, but she was accepting compliments from John. That's a body. Taking pictures with him. Why you wanna remember this moment? That's a body. Later on, while Abe in the trenches of Bikini Bottom trying to find evidence on the Samael eggs, we meet Carl weird ass again. He disrupts the investigation to distract Hellboy, leaving two agents back in the cut vulnerable as hell. Two clones of Samael torch these niggas bad. My first man's died with the blick on him. Rookie mistake. Second man's tried to take Samael on the chase. Bro should've just took the easy way out. With this cut, I know bro don't give a damn about cardio. My guy trapped himself in the dead end and the Samael clone makes bro his dinner. Rest in peace. Then Hellboy lost the trace of Carl but runs right into another Samael. He might as well be immortal at this point. This encounter then gives us one of the best fighting scenes of the movie. Samael tackles Hellboy down this big ass vent. Hellboy start giving his ass Heli Mike Tyson's on the way down. Samael's strength gotta be just as good as Hellboy's, because the way I've seen this nigga get thrown and just manhandled the whole movie, I'm at loss for words. Dude got whacked in the cranium with a damn payphone 5 times and ate them hoes. They revert back to the hand-on-hand combat. Samael hit this motherfucker with a spinning sweep kick. A hellhound with a black belt? Crazy work. Hellboy is getting fried at this point. I'm sending prayers to a demon, so you know it's crazy. Red gets back up to collect himself, so I'm thinking he finna lock in. He did all this just to clock back in as a firefighter and save some little dumbass kittens. Gets caught lacking by Samael's tongue, twirls his goof ass out the window to get this great ass assist to kill from another oncoming subway train. This is one of the best and smartest scenes from the villains in this movie, honestly, because in this moment all of our eyes are on Hellboy. Where the hell is Carl? It's so over for my nigga Clay. My guy hair follicles ain't even growing. I don't even know why bro whipped that pistol out. We seen what Carl did to them security guards. Deflected every single bullet with them damn swords and started being top tier zesty while murking all the guards in swift fashion. I'm hoping he just get it all over with as quick as possible. Nope. Nigga stabbed him like 12 times. For what? Then as soon as Hellboy pulled back up, this nigga gonna unalive himself to make it look like Clay put up a fight. How you an assassin yet so much of a damn coward? Put me in the damn game, cause I'll end this nigga off with just words. We know what you look like under that mask. You made Jason look like a bad bitch. I guess he's immortal also because we end up back at Professor Broom crib where he finishes doing the autopsy on him. He just raises up like nothing happened. Nigga, I thought you were dead. This then leads to Kroenen and Rasputin setting up Professor Broom, confronting him for making Hellboy his son and not using him for the demon he is. He even showed Broom a last glimpse of how Hellboy would take over the earth once he's gone. Well, Broom only had 6 weeks to live anyway, so due to his sickness, they probably just gonna let him go. Broom's death is what turned my nigga Hellboy into a real man. It's time to spin. So they pull up to Moscow with Hellboy as the lead for the team. Well, it's really Manny, but no one takes this nigga serious, and the last person who did... Hellboy catch Carl Lacka listening to that new tune that just came out, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm mad he turned it off. That shit's a banger. Carl come out the cut and start scrapping with Hellboy using them weak swords. Hellboy started piecing his ass bad. All those punches he just laid on Carl ass just to get caught in the damn booby trap. This one man that actually made himself look useful. He clocked Carl ass with a clock gear and Hellboy reeled Carl into the booby trap for him to finally die. The Carl pack is finally lit and all they gotta do is put a stop to Samael. John and Liz get trapped in the cave with a ton of Samael clones, where Hellboy comes save the day and low-key started piecing these niggas. It's just this damn Samael mob's partner won't turn off. So Liz finally stepping up being the opium princess she is, she tell John to hit her to spark her pyrokinetic rage. John little soft ass hesitated. Gang, this is a damn superhuman. I would've speed bagged her shit. Hey, he finally stepped up though because he gave her ass that slap that Uncle Urka's daddy gave him. She teed up to infinity. This is what I was waiting for. She put an end to all the Samael clones with her pyrokinetic rage and she saved the day. Here go another part with the ops having the upper hand on the IQ again. They got Liz out of her element just so she could pass out from her rage, and trapped Hellboy, forcing him to become his true evil self to save her. Hellboy been on Earth for way too long because he folded with the quickness, turned the world upside down with his seconds, just for Liz. She ain't even know that. John finally activated his 5-star babysitter badges and he got Hellboy to tweak out of his demonic mode, causing him to break off his own horns and murking Rasputin. Well, not really, because I don't know what freaky squiddy thing impregnated this nigga, but he was pissed. That don't mean nothing because Hellboy said job not finished and clocked right back in. After losing round 1 by Behemoth for the first time, he activated his swordsman abilities, which is honestly way better than his marksman ones, but he got to work. He started slicing the dicing up Squiddy hoe ass. Squiddy tossed his ass up, swallowed him with a bomb still in Hellboy hands, and boom, cue the applause effect because this nigga just pulled a him moment. Man, don't we love a hero who kills. Liz finally came around and gave my guy Hellboy the Hall of Fame crystal collected fishnet wearing cooch he so rightfully deserves. Had John all sad as shit, gang, you wasn't gonna be able to handle this. How do I tell you? I really mess with this movie. I feel like Hellboy is a massively underrated character that don't get covered a lot. I had to give my boy the spotlight. Ron Pearlman, you a GOAT, because this movie right here was just some ass. Let me know what other movies y'all want to see me cover, and while we here, let me give y'all a glance for the start of the next video.